Alright, so you guys want to know the best creative maps to practice in Season 6. Look no further because this video will contain many maps that you should start using if you haven't already. So let's get right into it. This video will be split into 3 sections. First, I will be covering diverse maps that will make you practice all aspects of the game, like aim, edits, and builds. Then we'll move on to aim and edit/build maps. Starting with the diverse maps, one of my favorite ways to practice is actually using finest realistic maps. Now you can use any variation of it that you would like. You could do 1v1s, 2v2s, or 3v3s. I'll put all 3 of those codes up on screen right now so you guys can check them out. This is probably the fastest way to increase your fighting skills because you are constantly fighting somebody. As soon as you kill the opponent, a new round will start and you will go at it again. Next, I decided to put my own Season 6 warm-up map in this list. And this map is very diverse. You can work on your aim, edits, builds, pretty much everything you can think of that you would need to practice in Season 6. And the good thing about this map is that it is customizable, so if there's a section that you don't like of the map, you can easily take it out and create your own custom routine. In this map, you can actually play through the warm-up, you can do aim duels, bow training, box fights, and even 1x1 aim training. And it even has a new 1v1 aim duel mechanic. So if you don't actually have a partner to do aim duels, this is a pretty good alternative. And the bot doesn't have like the smoothest movement, but it is the best I can do with creative right now. And I've never seen anybody do something like this, so I thought it was really cool. It's just a very diverse map which will help you in all aspects of your game. Next, we have the Build Fight 1v1 by Cold. Now this map is currently in the fastest growing practice section, I believe, as I'm recording this video. And 1v1 build fights have always been pretty good at practicing your mechanics, especially with high ground retakes and covering yourself as you go up. And it also teaches you how to maintain high ground. And you have to do lots of building, aiming, and editing. Overall, this is also a very good map to practice all sorts of skills in the game. The reason I didn't want to put zone wars or box fights in that diverse section is because those game modes can be very repetitive. Especially with zone wars, pretty much everybody that does wagers does the exact same strat. And I just don't feel like it has as much to offer as these other maps that I mentioned. And box fights can also be good for practicing your mechanics, but however the actual fighting space is very limited, so you're kind of forced to fight in a small amount of space, and that is also why I chose these other maps instead of these ones. Alright, now moving on to the aim maps, and I'm sure all of you guys will know this first one I'm going to mention. It's going to be the Skaavok Aim Trainer by Don Wazzy. The good thing about this map is that he's always updating it every season, so as long as you have this code saved, it'll be updated automatically over time. All the scenarios are split into different sections, and the interface of the map is really good as well. You can easily move around the map, and he also has a few extra sections if you want to practice your mechanics instead. Next, we got Raider and Aimer7's Aim Duels. Personally, I think this is the most realistic form of aim training in creative right now, simply because you're actually facing another real player that has real movement, and it has plenty of different scenarios you can run through. You can be in a 1x1 with a ramp, all sorts of different situations that you'll run into people, as well as some gliding sections. And you can also practice with shotguns, SMGs, and ARs. Next, I have my own aim island as well, which is similar to Skaavok, but we each have our own unique scenarios that we like to create. So you know, whatever you don't find in Skaavok, you will find in this map, and whatever you don't find in this map, you'll probably find in Skaavok. You got a pretty wide weapon selection in this map, and you can also change the health on many of the scenarios. So if you got this map saved combined with the Skaavok, it is a really good mix of scenarios in each one. So those are the 3 maps I'll recommend for aiming. Alright, finally we got the edit and build maps. And this first one I'm sure many of you guys know of as well is going to be the Raider Peace Control map V2. There's plenty of sections in this one, and in each section you will continue doing the same movement until you reach the end. Repetition is always very good for learning mechanics, and since we're in Season 6, many of people are starting to master Peace Control. So if Peace Control is still a skill that you're still lacking, I would really recommend this map. Next, we actually have an older map, which is Please Editing Dictionary. Now this map pretty much has every edit combination possible, so if there's ever a certain edit combo that you would like to learn, this is definitely the map to do it. Finally, we have my Realistic Edit Map V3, which is an edit map combined with a Peace Control map. One half of the map practices your edits and the other half practices your Peace Control. The cool thing about this map is that you can actually transform the edit portion of the map into Peace Control as well by the click of a button. Now the Peace Control sections in this map are actually different to Raiders, so just like I said with the 2 aim maps, combining my map with Raiders map is a very good mix. as we both have our very own unique sections throughout the map. And I know there are so many more practice maps out there, but these are the best of the best in my opinion as of right now. And I know it might seem kind of biased to put some of my own maps in there, but the player numbers will speak for themselves. Anyways, if you guys found this video useful, consider dropping a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.